This is my 7th episode of Ask Sarah Bull, where you guys ask me questions and I answer them. Facebook questions. On the YouTubers in Minnesota Facebook page, Will asked me, if you could meet with one YouTuber, what would you ask him or her? Well, this is really hard because I feel like my favorite YouTubers are groups of people, like the Shaytards and CTFXC, and then I really like, I've met Megan, but Strawberry17, Cat Riffing, and Joey Graceffa. I think it would be so fun to make a collaborative video with one of those groups of people, and maybe someday that's a possibility. Will asked another question, where do you see yourself in 5 years on YouTube? I hope and pray that I will be a YouTube partner by that time, and that I will be active in the community on YouTube, that I can go to VidCon and playlist. That's kind of my dream, is to reach out, make friends, to go to more events, and just be more active. Eduardo on our Facebook page asks, what's your favorite ice cream color? That's kind of a random question. I guess if I think of a color, I would say probably the coolest, brightest looking one. Rainbow or something with all sorts of like really bright colors. But my favorite flavor of ice cream is cookies and cream. Ben asked, if you were to win the lottery, how would you spend your money and why? Wow, if I won the lottery, I would do a lot of things with my money. The very first thing I would do is to pay off all my debt. That would be like an incredible feeling. So that would be the very first thing. Then I would probably buy a house, buy a boat, and buy a truck. And then I'd probably help my parents out and help them with their mortgage, and then I would invest the rest. Moving on to Twitter questions. AG Acting Girl asks, do you like snakes? Not really. I mean, they're kind of cool to look at, like if they were in a glass case. I wouldn't mind being near it, but I definitely am intimidated when one like slides past me. I kind of scream a little bit. So they're not my favorite things in the world, but I think they're cool to look at, for sure. Blair Gull on Twitter asks, do you travel enough to keep yourself from being bored at home? Not really. I wish that I was able to travel more. And I think that would be a great experience on YouTube too. So many YouTubers travel all over the world and they make videos doing that. I think that would be an awesome opportunity to experience what is out there in this world. And I love traveling, and I would definitely love to travel more. No Left Turns on Twitter asks, how did you get into photography? Well, I've always been interested in photography. I wasn't necessarily good at it. I took a black and white photography class in high school. I took a photography class in college, and that was pretty much it. When I moved back from California to Minnesota just 2 years ago, I started hanging out with people that did photography, and I started to see how beautiful photos could be and how awesome it is to capture that perfect moment. So I started practicing. I started taking nature pictures and pictures of people for free. And people liked them so much that eventually I would get offers to take pictures of weddings or portraits, and they were willing to pay me. So I thought, well, this is awesome. I could take pictures and get paid for it. So I've been doing photography as a side business for the last 2 years and getting paid to do weddings and different photo shoots, which I think is awesome. If you haven't seen any of my photography and you're like, oh, I want to check some of her work out, I have a Facebook photography page, I have a website, I have Flickr and Tumblr and Twitter, and I post everywhere, so please check those photos out if you're interested. Those were all the questions you guys asked me, and I enjoy doing these videos so much, and if you have any future questions for me for other Ask Sarah Bull videos, feel free to leave your comments below. I plan to make videos more often again. I just love YouTube, and I want to make this a career someday, and I want to be dedicated, and I love sharing my life with you guys, so I want to take any opportunity I can to make a video and to share it. Leave your comments below, leave ideas below. If you just want to chat and say hi, I would love to talk to you. I hope you're doing awesome. It's a beautiful day here, and I hope it's a beautiful day there. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Turn that TV off, favorite MacBook or Go, youtube.com/sarahbull. Comment, rate, and favorite, there's no need to bid. Hit the subscribe button, you'll be glad you did.